need to touch on, Keith, the kind of scenes after the full-time whistle at Tannadice yesterday. Jack
Absolutely
MacKenzie.
disgusting.
Absolutely crazy. I mean,
Disgusting is
just
what it is.
madness.
Yeah.
In this day and age, a player can be subjected to that. It doesn't even matter that it's from his own fans. It just... I actually don't. I don't have the words. I don't have the words to articulate how out of order that is.
No, and I think there was, similar. So, I actually heard an Aberdeen legend kind of getting on his high horse about the Dundee United fans for invading the pitch, almost as if it was the Dundee United fans' fault. Now, don't get me wrong. It's becoming a bit of more of a trend in the Scottish game, a worrying one. Pitch invasions. There was more today. A couple of the games, I think. Shouldn't be happening. We need to, the thing needs to get policed and stewarded better than that. We shouldn't have a security situation. But I take it all in the context that the United fans, they did have something to celebrate. They got carried away. For an Aberdeen fan to rip out a seat and then fling it, now I don't care who it hits. It just so happens that it hits an Aberdeen player, unfortunately, for the boy himself. Terrible injury. Somebody could have, that could have been much more. It's a bad injury, by the way, but it could have been a lot worse.
It could have been,
and it could have been anybody. So see, for some moron to behave like that, I wish him nothing but ill. And I certainly hope that the police get on top of this and that the guy's found and arrested.
That's the thing. I've seen a lot of people on social media rightly saying he should be weeded out, and it shouldn't be that hard to find him and banned for life. He should be jailed.
Yes.
He hit someone with a chair and nearly took the eye out.
That's common assault. In fact, you could say it's worse than that, because who knows what... that's like throwing something... When you're throwing that at a person or a group of people, you have to realise, if that hits somebody in the head, it could brain them.
Aye.
So you're willing to do that. You're willing to take that risk on. Then you get whatever you deserve. And hell mend the guy. And hell mend the guys, by the way, that must have been standing there and saw him do it and haven't come forward yet.
That's a good point.
Because they're a disgrace as well. And the bottom line is, you've got a young kid there that must have been dreaming about playing in a Scottish Cup final. Knocked out by one of his own fans and unable to play in the Cup final. It's actually sickening.
Aye.
And see, if there must have been plenty of people around that area that saw the guy that threw it. They've got responsibility of the football club. If they talk about how much they love Aberdeen and all, well, do your club a favour. Do the right thing here. Because one of your players is sitting, with half his face caved in.
Aye.
It's disgusting.